Hard to imagine there's much of a growing season in a New England winter. That's slowly changing because of an increasing demand for locally grown food. The challenge? How to supply enough of that food to consumers.
There are about 15 million people in New England, and there's 2 million acres of farmland. Out of 40 million acres, it's 5% of the landscape. Most of our food is coming from elsewhere.
Brian Donahue is a farmer and a professor of American Environmental Studies at Brandeis University. He says that winter farming is not an anomaly. When farms can pull it off, the results benefit everyone.
If it's vegetables, and it's some vegetables, if they're really fresh and local, they're just better. You're supporting a more sustainable way of growing it.
Winter farming is big at Farmer Dave's with locations in Tewksbury, Westford, and this 100-acre central farm in Dracut. Owner Dave Dumaresque.
I love to feed people good food that tastes good. When they tell me my kids jump into that CSA box and they just pull out a tomato and they start eating it raw, hearing those stories kind of reminds me that I'm doing good work every day.
Since 2019, Farmer Dave's has offered a year-round community-supported agriculture, or CSA, program. Their farm stand brims with local produce available during the cold season.
In the winter months now, we have nearly 500 members. In the summer, we peak out at about 2,000 members. So we're feeding an awful lot of people off of 100 acres.
Dumaresque went from studying philosophy in college to running his own farm at age 23. He joined the Peace Corps and worked with farmers in Ecuador and Ethiopia. Along the way, he became an expert on greenhouses, teaching winter farming in the Republic of Georgia.
So most of these greenhouses can take a lot of heavy snow. So we don't have to waste fuel trying to melt snow off. Additionally, they have a double layer of plastic with air blown between them, so that adds another factor of insulation. We try to be as net zero as possible. And here in the greenhouses, growing through the winter, I don't want to be burning that much fuel. So this spinach crop, for example, can go down to 26 degrees at night, and we're kind of just babying the spinach.
Dumaresque believes winter greens have special benefits, citing a 2016 study from the University of New Hampshire.
So dark greens are known to be super healthy. But a dark green that's grown in the winter month is even healthier and much more densely packed with nutrients. These greens are growing so slowly in the winter that they sweeten up to be 2 to 4 times sweeter than a lot of the spinach that would get imported into the region.
Of course, not everything can be grown during winter. Produce harvested in warmer seasons is kept in storage in controlled atmosphere bins. Dumaresque's wife, Jane Bowie, has a culinary background and runs operations for Farmer Dave's. She and her team whip up prepared foods for the CSA and the farm stand. This whoopie pie, made with beets.
It was a cookie we created with our beet puree, added some chocolate chips, and then some cream cheese filling. We're now taking a lot of our product, like our spinach that you saw in the greenhouse right here, and we're putting it into quiche. We're making a line of soup right now.
Professor Donahue says that in the future, building more farms that extend production year-round will improve access to fresh food for all.
We think we could grow about half our food. We maybe grow 10% today in these particular areas that suit our climate and that make sense to grow locally. So, with climate change, we may not be able to get our vegetables from the Central Valley of California. This pandemic has revealed kind of how brittle this system is. We don't need efficiency to be our watchword. We need resilience to be our watchword.
Wow, and Professor Donahue reminds us that winter farming really wasn't new to our area. Greenhouses in the 19th century made it possible for some produce to actually grow, including potatoes and onions, but it really was the wealthy families and industries that were able to take advantage of this.
And back to Farmer Dave, a few months ago, he actually traveled to Tajikistan, just north of Afghanistan, to help farmers there with some basic technology to improve their farming. So he is certainly paying it way forward.
Definitely. All right, coming up, support for future farmers.